Okay. I'm live from looks of it. I hope I don't get any more connection issues, but before we continue with the Four Lords quest, I am gonna do this. Is this the same one I did last time? Ready for another foray, are you? Well, if it wouldn't be too much of a bother. It would be a bother. Excellent. Let our inexorable march towards failure continue. So do you recall the market you brought back last time? Unfortunately, they were rather far gone, and I couldn't salvage much of them. Do you think you could bring back more of the same? Yep, consider it done. Thank you. With the bits from the extra specimens, I think we can put together something useful, even if we are inevitably doomed to fail. Okay. Let's go do that then. Heaven's Eye materia? When did I get that? Okay, I need to go down here. Going in here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going in here. And then over to this gate, I'm pretty sure. And is it going to be in the same area? Yes, it is. Wish I could get there quicker. I wish there was a way to get to the spot quicker. There probably is, I just don't know what it is. Okay, I'm pretty much almost there now. Here's one. And the second over here. I think this is a quest line. These are quests that I can only do weekly. I don't know. I'll find out once I turn it in. Yes, precisely the same as last time. This ought to suffice for our purposes. Thank you. You know, I've been feeling a little bit more optimistic in spite of myself. By keeping occupied with our work, I find my mind doesn't stray towards the doom and gloom as often as it used to. Seems it's better to take action than being idle with negative thoughts. If only it weren't so hard to take action in the first place. Well, I should be getting back to my work. Perhaps you could report to the chief in case he has other tasks that want doing. Thanks again for bringing the parts. Oh, there's more. My title says only one YoRHa quest, but there's more. I'm gonna do more. Lolly, just the sinner I've been looking for, hell. Another one of those recording devices have arrived from Konog. Seems the lad has more he wants to say to you. Here. When you have a moment, be sure to see what's on it. You there? Yes, the two of you. What are you doing? Talking and nodding suspiciously? What are you up to? Oh, hey, Judex. Good to see you. Yes, the two of you. What are you doing? Talking and nodding suspiciously. What are you up to? Gasp, you're conspiring to take over the village, aren't you? Just like those murderous machines. Well, what did I just... my head. What's going on with that dwarf? Something's not right with Glag, and it's not quite the same sort of not right. So what follows a few too many... And it's not quite the same sort of not right. What follows a few too many casks of ale? I'm doing pretty good, Judex. How are you? Well, whatever it is, it's nothing you need to worry about. I'll take care of it. Now then, was there something else you needed? How's the rebuilding coming along? That's good to hear. Doing better is always good. Well... Excuse me. What do you want? If you're here to mock us, have done with it and leave us be. No, I'm not here to mock. On the contrary, I want to join you. I'm usually not one to get involved, preferring to observe from a safe distance while making the occasional comment to remind people of my presence. But seeing how hard you've been working for the village, I couldn't help but want to make myself useful for a change. But we could certainly use all the help we can get. What say you, Davel? Shall we welcome him to the crew? Sure, why not? Thank you, I'm certain you won't regret it. I'd hope not. After that strangeness with Glag, I wasn't sure what to expect from our dour friend, but it sure wasn't an offer of help. Anyway, I'll find a moment to talk with the fellow about our plans, and when he's managed to settle in, you ought to have a word with him too. But to answer your earlier question, there's nothing we need you for right now. Only a matter of time before we call on you again, though, so kick your feet up while you can. A weekly quest which continues the story is now available from the Dour Dwarf in YoRHa. Lend your aid and help the dwarves of YoRHa to rebuild their home. You obtain a message from Konog. I can read it in the portable archive. I'll read that now. There it is. Forgot to mention, I brought a pod with me. It assures me that the spheres came from a different world, and their purpose is to invade others by duplicating the machine life forms. It's weird to think that to someone ours is the other world. Okay, now where's this dour dwarf? can't do it. Not until the 26th. Okay. Now I need to make sure I remember to do that. Now back onto the Four Lords quest line. I like this place. Heaven on high is just so damn tall. Okay, where's the entrance I need to go to? It should be over here? Yeah, over here. This doesn't feel like the right entrance. No, I think I talked to Ferdy. Headed for the temple or just taking in the wonderful smoky air? Yep, temple. Here we go. Judging from the way you and that woman are gawping, I'm guessing you're not from around here. Don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, it begins to get ideas, delusions of grandeur. Some small power, sure, but nothing much to speak of. Survive 10 times that and you become a full-fledged auspice. Auspice, though. Speech, magics, it's quite the change, believe me, which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. Anyway, point is, don't let our appearance fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground. But I won't, on account of me being civil for now. Need to talk to that one, and this one. Kuda Gitsune? A friend of mine, Tamamo Gozen, once called this place home, possessed of 9 tails. Her power far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live amongst man. What became of her, I wonder? And what's this one over here? Kamaitachi? Hey, that hurt. You didn't have to give it everything you had in that fight. You know, I only just went through the change, so it's not like I was going to slow you down that much. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show, and I was probably really intimidating. Oh right, you were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see, Ginbu's the oldest of us. Oldest in the Far East, too, I think. One of the 4 lords, so as you can imagine, he's much more powerful than regular old auspices like me. But you probably knew all that already. These auspices are cute. Ginbu? Now that you have a greater understanding of who we are, I shall tell you the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifests in myriad of ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance, and with my preternatural power, I seen a vision of the Ruby Sea, of Yangsha, of Hingashi, subsumed by roaring flames. This is no distant future, I fear, and if we are to avert it, we must needs enlist the assistance of an exemplary warrior, one such as she who faced the Lord of Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies at the heart of we auspices. The Aramitama, the primal rage, and the Nigimitama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disrupted, and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcome by Aramitama is a wild, feral thing, all the more dangerous for their divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow, tremors and floods which destroy men's works. Auspices can bring about these natural disasters? How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember that there are auspices who delight in aiding the peoples of these lands. Auspices who may have been even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you the tale of Tenzin and the Four Lords? The one Soruban told us about before. About the samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from this island into the sea? Just so, yet I fear his accounting of events is not quite accurate, for it was not only we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. An auspice with the power to move heaven and earth. Koryu, wholly consumed by the Aramitama, he soaked the flames in this island's heart until it very nearly erupted in fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in this temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our words weaken. I fear, should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began, and ensure my vision of flames comes to pass. So long story short, you want Devel to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up? That sounds like what he wants. I should think not. Her accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for even a mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance, to wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I'm not the young auspice I once was. To make matters worse, my three compeers have nearly succumbed to the Aramitama. Kami forfend. 3 of the 4 lords have gone mad. The Ruby Sea is doomed. Nearly succumbed, nearly. Alas, in marshalling their strength to retain control, they are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards, holding Koryu in prison. And now that you have a full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in all of this, warrior. I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle and quell their raging Aramitama. What say you? So I don't get to kill them? Well, it's still something. Oh ho ho, you are an intriguing one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the 4 lords. Inform Byako of your arrival when you first enter our domain. He should be returning any moment now. Come, come. I like the floating turtle. Okay. Byako? Ooh, I like the way this. I like the way this looks. He's a big, horned, what I can only assume some sort of cat. Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The wards will fail and Koryu will break free. Before he does, you must quell the raging Aramitama in your soul. This warrior will help. Doubt not her strength, for she has danced with Susanoo himself. A bold, audacious claim, yet if Ginbu believes it's true, aye, the more I look at you, the more of him I see. A similar presence, perchance. A light? Very well, I will bow to my brother's judgment. Wonderful, then, without further ado, I shall bid my comrade relax and surrender to the Aramitama. What? Here? Now? Won't he go on a murderous rampage? Why yes, that's rather the point. He will be reduced to a feral beast. And then it will be Deville, was it? Deville's turn to do battle with my brother and help him quell the fury within? Well, if all it takes is to quell Mitama in battle, then why did you not do the same for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late. As I said, Koryu was wholly consumed by the Mitama, not remained to the Nigi Mitama. All that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury, I will instead use to safeguard the calm. It is then you must act, but know that if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. My soul is in your keeping, Deville. Do you understand? I understand. Then let us quit this place. Ginbu may not mind the chaos, but if I am to wager my everything, I prefer to do so in the land of my birth, to look on those familiar wilds with my eyes that may soon belong to another. When you return to the island, look for Fury. He will guide you back here. Given the circumstances, perhaps it is best we stay here. Would that be acceptable? Zorban, was it? Be at ease. I have a task for you and your excitable urchin. Follow me. Did that tiny talking turtle just insult me? I think so, Tataru. The turtle called you an urchin. Okay, where am I going? Yangxia? Yangxia? Okay, can I just fly right on out? Yes, I can. I guess this was where he was born. I guess he used to be one of those tigers. We are here. My earliest memories are not pleasant. From birth I was shunned by man and beast alike, for my snow-white fur marked me a harbinger of doom. Cast out and hunted, I struggled to survive. But I endured. I grew older and wiser, and one day I resolved to protect this place and those that call it home, for in spite of everything, it was mine as well. In time they came to see me as a guardian instead of a demon, and yet for all I have done to rise above the beast within, I may fall to madness and become the sum of their fears. I've bested Kami, you know. You're in good hands. Such confidence from one so young, but as age in and of itself does not confer wisdom, nor does youth go hand in hand with hubris. I warn you, for centuries has my Aramitama grown and festered. Hold nothing back, for I will not. Warrior, the time has come for you and yours to make ready. May the Kami grant you strength to save my soul. The Jade Stoa. Okay. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. I wonder how long it'll take to get into this. Average wait time is 7 minutes, so hopefully not long. What can I do for the wait? I go to Ralgar's Reach. Is there any blue quests here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's some out in the, I think it's the fringes? But there's a blue quest down here. A new contender. On here. There's only one blue down here. And I could just teleport there. Miraznan is in need of a skilled warrior. Adevel, might I trouble you for a moment of your time? In recent days, a young Seeker of the Sun has been fit to issue me several challenges to combat. I can only assume he means to assume the role of Noon and leader of our people. Tradition dictates the strongest among us must take the position, so I gladly face any who believe they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is this challenger is decidedly weak, yet no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. His invitation to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing in fact. I was hoping you would consider training him. I realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be, but I'm curious of his potential. If you would take him under your wing, he's likely loitering about YoRHa. Safe travels. There was a time when I was the weakest of the males in the M tribe. It wasn't easy, but through rigorous training I eventually grew to become the man you see before you. I see much of myself in that young Mikote. Our tribe could stand to have more like him. Okay, where is he? Down here? There he is. You're the adventurer that's been sauntering about the village. What do you want? Miraz asked you to train me? I don't need his biddy, and I certainly don't need you. And I'll prove it. After I beat you bloody, I'll defeat Miraz and take my rightful place as None. He just goes ahead and pulls out his weapon on me, and then I kick his butt. Damn it all, why? Why am I so weak? Alright, fine. If you mean to train me, then get on with it. If that's what you came here for, isn't it? Good, after a few lessons from you, Miraz will wish he never sent you to me. I refuse to end up like my father. I'll become stronger, even if it means accepting help from my enemy. Where were we? I should probably introduce myself. You can call me Mzet. Now, how about you show me what you can do? Hold on a minute. Yeah, hold on a minute, Mzet. I've got a trial to do. I'll come train you later.
It begins. Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
I like this animation. I wasn't expecting that.
There is no turning back!
This boss seems pretty easy. Okay, 35%.
All creation trembles before my might. Behold, fury given forth. My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Oh, this is an interesting mechanic. Oh. I want to see more mechanics like this.
finishes with you! Impressive! I shall bring all to bear! Lightning shift! Tempest surge! Lightning shift! Steel yourself!
Music in this fight.
You are stronger than I can hope!
And he's down. You are indeed the warrior, they say, not unlike him in many respects. Twas in another era that we first met, him and I, long, long before the kingdom of Doma. I told you before of my past and how I was shunned by man and beast alike for the snow-white fur that marked me as a harbinger of doom. Bereft of family and friendship of home, I wandered the mountains in search of a place to call my own. There I would accept my fate and await the inevitable. But death did not come, for I was unlike my brothers in more respects than my fur. With every century I grew stronger and stronger, monstrous. In turn, what few creatures dared traverse my domain withdrew further and further. Never had I been so alone. And then one day I awoke to find a man standing before me. Bewildered, I rose and bared my fangs as I roared in rage. Begone, or I shall rend you asunder and feast on your flesh. What fool has the temerity to approach me thus? But the man did not flee, rather he stood his ground and said, This fool is named Tenzin, and ever since he was a child he spoke the language of beasts. Do you know full well what you stand to lose? Return to your people or die. But Tenzin threw back his head and laughed. They would kill me if I dared, for fear of my talents. I was banished, a harbinger of doom, they called me. In that instant, all my anger drained away. Tenzin's words had struck at the heart of me. Here was a fellow outcast, cursed by his kin for his very nature. That night, as I listened to his snoring, I realized I had found in this man a kindred spirit. Soon after, we embarked on our journey together. In the days that followed, we met other solitary souls and aided them as we had aided each other. But those are tales for another time. I doubt very much you are willing to stand here in silence while I recount my every adventure with Tenzin. Come, let us return to the temple. Ginbu is doubtless eager to learn the outcome of our battle. Could you at least bring me with you? Okay. I need to go. I wonder if it would be quicker to do it from over here. I wonder if Heaven on High will have anything, like, we'll do with... I wonder if the story will have anything, like, revisit Heaven on High, maybe. Like, it's so interesting. It's so tall. No need to explain. Ginbu's told me all about you and the thrashing you gave him and the others. Need me to escort you back to the temple? Yep. I want to speak to Tataru first. Please do not disturb us, Devel. We're in the middle of a very important training session. Well done, Devel, well done. You have done my friend a great kindness, one we shall not soon forget. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm afraid to ask. Oh, you needn't be so concerned. You know well the power of the Kojin's incantations, yes? I have but asked Torban to undergo a little training that he might assist us with the maintenance of the wards. He has demonstrated a remarkable aptitude thus far, in fact. How much longer must I continue? Concentrate, less chatting, more chanting. What youthful energy. It has been far too long since we had the pleasure of such company. Not since Tenzin, I imagine. I've been meaning to ask, what sort of man was Tenzin? We only just learned the stories. And you've already said they were half wrong. Curious, are you? Very good, very good. Far too many people have no interest in the past. What to say, what to say? Well, for one, Tenzin was blessed with the self-same power Devil possesses, the Echo, I believe it is sometimes called. Alas, as you probably know from personal experience, such individuals are often regarded with suspicion, if not outright fear. Nevertheless, Tenzin was a generous soul who was ever eager to aid his fellow man. Indeed, he died as he lived, fighting for the sake of those he loved. You see, when he faced Koryu, we four lords were still quite young and weak, not even auspices in truth, and we could but look on helplessly as the two dragged one another to the brink of death. With the last of his strength, Tenzin imprisoned the mortally wounded Koryu. He then bequeathed to us a sacred treasure, a crystal which shone with an otherworldly light. Often have I wondered if this crystal was the source of the powers we would grow to possess. Would we have become the four lords without it? In my heart, I think not. We built this temple to strengthen the wards and safeguard the Ruby Sea in Tenzin's stead. His legacy would be ours, and so it has been to this day. And so it will continue to be, but only if we can rely upon you to quell the Aramitama of our comrades. That can wait, though. Byaku needs his rest, and so do you, Devel. I don't need my rest. In that case, it'd probably be for the best if I went back to Kugane. There's no telling what mischief that man'll get up to in my absence. I too should take my leave. Doubtless I am needed in Tamamizu. Oh, you're not going anywhere. Your training is far from finished, my friend. But I can't possibly refuse the request of the four lords, can I? I hate to impose upon you, Devel, but perhaps you can go to Tamamizu in my stead. It may be some time before I am permitted to return home. Okay, I'll do that. So Sorbonne will be staying with Ginbu for a time? How wonderful to hear. I have no doubt he will make the most of his his most blessed opportunity. Oh, I have another missive for you. 'Twas delivered personally by an unusual cat. An auspice, I presume? You are welcome to come and go from the temple as you like. Furry will remain at his post above ground. You need only seek him out. I should be glad if you take him up on his invitation. Look in on Sorbonne every now and then. After all, he is in essence our representative there. Will do. Wait. Okay, it's only one blue quest in here. Tortoise time. Tortoise in time. A pleasure as ever to see you, my friend. Would that I could say the same for Sorbonne. He has yet to return to Tamamizu, so I can only assume he's still busy undergoing Ginbu's rigorous training. Hello, Devel. Is my link pearl working? So unreliable, these little things. I'm going to pay a visit to Rice and Tipple to see Sorbonne. Give him a treat to keep his spirits up. If you're available, you should come too. I hope you haven't forgotten how to get there, but in case you have, look for the cute animal trying not to look like a guard on duty in the middle of the volcanic island. I was, of course, not privy to your conversation just now, but on the off chance you are bound to Rice and Temple, give Sorbonne and Ginbu my regards. Oh, shows a quicker way to get there. Okay, quickest one would be this one. There we go. I wish there was an aetheryte crystal on this island. Headed for the temple just taking into the wonderful smoky air. No, I'm heading into temple. I want to know who we're going to be fighting next. Oh, well met, brave adventurer. You are come alone this day? What of the urchin girl I recall nipping at your heels? That's Tataru, and I'll thank you not to forget it, or else you'll get no takoyaki from me. Oh my, that would be most unfortunate. My sincerest apologies. I shall endeavor to remember, little urchin Tataru. He's insistent on calling her an urchin. Of course your name I will not soon forget, for you saved my dear friend Byaku from descending into madness. It is good that you are here, Devel. Soroban has made great strides in his training. It is true, but I believe we need to consider more drastic methods. Though he is not without potential, Soroban, as he is, simply lacks divinity. Though should we carry on as we are, he may not be ready when we have need of his strength. As with Byaku before, there will come a time when we must confront Seiryu and Suzaku, and quell the raging Aramitama within them. Accordingly, we must use every means at our disposal, no matter how dangerous, to ensure we are prepared. No matter how dangerous? What exactly did you have in mind? Oh, there is no need to be fearful trembling or withdrawing into one's shell. All I would have you do is open a box. Oh, is that all? Well, I've opened my fair share of boxes. But know that it is no ordinary box you must open. It is a Tamate Boko of geomancy, a sacred vessel which harbors the very power of time itself. And yet you say there is no need for fearful trembling. This box sounds terribly dangerous. To what end would you have me open it? That you may bathe in its temporal magics and age 1,000 years in an instant. That you may undergo the change and become an auspice, albeit until the magics dissipate. You would have me become an auspice like the four lords? That sounds dangerous. Hold on, Devel. Didn't you come across one of those Tamate Bako and Chisui of the Violet Ties? You did, didn't you? I don't remember this. I'm aware of similar relics in the possession of the Ryan. However, their magics alter only the appearance of those exposed. A murmurous trick. A glamour. Altogether unlike the phenomenal power of the Tamate Bako we seek. Know that this is no legend, but incontrovertible truth. For the one who created Tamato Bako of geomancy was a fellow auspice. Like many of us, he had lived long enough to see comrades become consumed by the Aramitama, see them descended into madness and lay waste to the lands they had sworn to protect. And like many of us, he had had no choice but to put an end to their rampages. This auspice knew full well that he was destined to share their fate, and so before he too fell from grace, he resolved to craft the Tamate Bako of geomancy, and when his work was complete, he bathed in its magics, until he was no more. By the Kami, he chose to die while his mind was still his own? I don't know what to say. Once the true potential of the box was understood, that it could bring death to an auspice, it was decided that it should be placed under lock and key in the Swallow's compass until he had need of it. However, the grand mausoleum of King Ganen has been abandoned to the Shikigami forever, bound to its halls as guardians, and only a warrior of surpassing strength can hope to overcome their trials. Sounds like something I can do. Steel yourself, Soroban. Until the moment Devel returns with the Tamate Bako of Geomancy, you must train like you had never trained before. Yes, of course. Where am I going to go get this from? Yangsha? Let's see. Closest was over here. Damn, it's foggy here. Clear sky. Oh, I must be just flying through some clouds. Now where is this? Is it in here? Looks like it would be the place. Yeah, this is it. Oh hey, you made it, finally. I've only been waiting here forever and a day. But hey, it's not like we've got the potential calamity to worry about or anything. Anyway, I've already taken care of the ward sealing the tomb's entrance, so you're free to go in and get the box, but whatever you do, don't open it. Ah, and one more thing. I'll wager they told you about the Shikigami, but forget to mention that the box itself is guarded by one of us, a tough bugger and a half. And you're a pretty tough bugger yourself, eh? You gave Byaku you gave Byaku what for, after all. Just don't say I didn't warn you. The Swallow's Compass. This one's a regular dungeon. Let's see how fast it takes. Let's see if I can help train this guy before the queue pops. Probably going to skip through some dialogue. Kicked his butt again. We'll get to the dialogue. Okay, this should be it. Hold on a minute, I didn't mean I want to fight again. I want to observe, preferably from a safe distance. A gazelle wouldn't make for a good fight, and they graze nearby. Let's be off. Sure, I'll catch up. I'll be catching up in who knows how long. We're just waiting on that one DPS to accept. And they didn't.
It begins. Receive of me my
I just realized I queued for the wrong
children
thing.
of man and quell it!
I queued for the wrong thing. You know what? I'm not gonna disappoint these people and just leave. Come on.
There is no turning back!
I hit that too late.
Twofold is my wrath! Twice cast my foes!
And here comes the falling part.
All creation trembles before my might! Behold, fury given forth! My wrath is a ceaseless torrent!
Okay, here comes more of these.
shall bring all to bear! Lightning shield!
Damn it, I stood in those. Now just to make sure I queue for the right thing. Okay, Swallow's Compass. Where's the Jade Soa? Trials. There we go. Where is he? Where's this guy? Okay, one of those are down. Dragon Seal? What do I do with those? Oh, I think I see what we do. Another one of these guys. He's down. There should just be one now. Okay, and now we just go through the door, I guess? Yep, looks like it. Oh, Tengu? This is a cool looking boss. Not sure if I should be standing in that. And this boss is down. Treasure. What does this look like? Oh, I kinda like it. The healer went AFK. I think we can handle this. Where's the new pants I got? Bone Wicca, wing of a pair of Bone Wicca Protector Sabatons? I'll look for them in a second. Ring, pass. Okay. Hey Kitsuru. Thank you for following. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just doing the Four Lords quest line right now. Okay. Pair of bone wicked gauntlets? What? For rogues and ninjas. An earring I don't want. Oh, we're outside now. Arrive at the dragon's mouth. Oh, is this a boss? Looks like it's made out of water. Could be this side. This side again. Oh, it's getting bigger. Okay, that boss was pretty easy. Bone Wicker Skinner's Visor, another. I'm passing both of these. White baboon. There we go. Oh, there's another chest up there. After the Four Lords, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing the Warring Triad questline. Dark Knight is pretty fun. It's actually my highest level. My only max level. The second highest is Dragoon and Black Mage. Once Endwalker comes out, I'm gonna also play that class alongside my Dark Knight Reaper. I really want to play a class that has sights. Oh, I know. I have it. Is this the Monkey King? Okay. I believe I made a mistake there. There we go. Oh no, there's two of them now. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to be going after. Both of them. One's down. And now the other's down. Good. Oh, it's one of those bosses? We have to DPS them evenly? Well, at least we made it through. I'll give the commendation to the healer. Bungwacker Skinner's mail. No. Pretty sure I got, let's see, is this it? No, that's not it. I got some pants from here, I just don't remember what it was called. Did I win pants from here, or did I wear... Oh, it was boots. There it is. I'm gonna put that in my glamour chest. Next time I'm at it. Okay, now I need to go back to the place. I'll go through this one. Oh, it took a bit for it to register that I was getting out of the water. Oh yeah. 1 second. No, that was not what I meant to click. New game. This one is the Four Lords quest line, I'm pretty sure, and then the one before that is Warring Triad. This one is the YoRHa, which I'm pretty much doing, just waiting for the weekly stuff to be done. At some point I can just do Coils of Bahamut, probably by myself, because I feel like it would take forever to get a group for that ready. And I mainly want to do it for the story. Headed to the temple, or just taking in the wonderful smoky air. Entering the temple. I wonder if Genbu's gonna call Tataru a urchin again. Welcome back, Davel. Did you find the mysterious box of doom or whatever it was you were looking for? Yep, I found it. You are returned, and with the Tamate Bako Geomancy, I gather. Yep, right here. Very good. Very good. Of course, there was no need to fear for the well-being of the warrior who faced my brother Byakko and lived. Let us brook no further delay and make ready for this next stage of Suraban's training. Listen well, everyone, for the magics we are about to unleash are ancient and terrifying. It is exceedingly dangerous, especially for Suraban. I wish you would stop saying that. Be at ease, Suraban. Byakko and I will devote his energies to maintaining the wards for Koryu's prison while we are occupied. Should you be indisposed for a time, we will manage. And I've been secretly practicing my Arcanima in preparation for a time like this, so don't worry, no matter what happens, we'll be ready. After all, we've each got to do our part. If we're going to claim the fabulous riches, I mean, if we're going to save the Ruby Sea from certain doom. Her enthusiasm notwithstanding, I suspect we will need to turn to you should the training go awry. Take a moment to see to your equipment and let me know when you are ready to begin. I'm always ready to begin. I mean, I could fix them up, but I've done things on less condition. Everything in order? Then let us begin. Oh, it's level syncing me. I love the fat chubby cat. Now remember, Soroban, once opened, the box will spew forth smoke. Remain still and let it wash over you. Surrender to the magic and let it transform you into an auspice. And you are certain this will be temporary? As honored as I would be to join your ranks, I fear I am too young to be so old. Come, you lot, let us retreat to a safer distance. I feel like this is going to go bad. He doesn't like this idea either. Cough, hack, wheeze. Is it working? Huh. It's a fake. I knew it. God, what a waste of time. There had better be some treasure or something interesting inside. Foolish urchin. Ooh-ah. Ugh, was that really necessary? You couldn't have just asked me to move nicely? Oh no, she got older. What's that look for? Is there something on my face? My face, my beautiful face. It looks like old goat leather left in the sun. Get a hold of yourself, child. You have been aged nothing more. Be grateful you are not exposed longer, or you would have surely died. I may as well be dead already. I can't bear to go on like this. Did I not tell you before that the magic is fleeting? You need only endure it for a moment. All will be as it was. Well, that's definitely a very short moment. Now don't do that again. Bah, so preoccupied with the urchin I have been that I completely forgot about Soroban. I hope he has not been overexposed to the magic. If he had been aged to excess, his Aramitama may already be. Oh no. He looks bigger. And he got a staff from somewhere. Well, that answers that. On your guard. I'm afraid he means to kill us all. He bathes in the Tamate Bako's magic for far too long than the urchin, and so I expect he will not return to normal so quickly. In fact, I dare say he will retain this form long enough to destroy the temple if we do not subdue him. I think I can handle it. Shazam. With me, Devel, urchin, hold nothing back. I could have told Tataros she wouldn't be old forever. This seems pretty easy so far. How did I forget my enmity stuff? flood. What's that supposed to do? Okay, is that it? Oh, he turned back into a little turtle. Do I get in the way of the bubbles? Do I pop them? Stop getting close to me. Why is she just suddenly just running around randomly? Wait, I can destroy these fonts. I don't think I need to destroy them. There we go. What happened? Why do you all look so exhausted? Oh, my dear Soroban, I knew you had potential, but I could seem I was grossly underestimated your capacity for chaos. In any case, despite this unexpected turn of events, I should like to declare this training session a success. Let us take a moment to collect ourselves. Truth be told, this comes as a relief. Though Soroban's present strength pales in comparison to that of Byaku and myself, we now know for certain that his potential is extraordinary. I struggle to believe I could ever wield such power. All who are strong were once weak, Soroban. I am no exception. Until I met Tenzin, I was no more than the floundering turtle you see before you. Ah, well, if you wish to know the details. Long, long ago, when I had lived 100 years or so, or so years and had only just begun to become something more. I received my first vision. A terrible calamity, one that would claim the lives of countless innocents, was imminent. But what was a little turtle to do? For while I had seen the future with crystal clarity, I was powerless to stop it. I could but look on, helpless, as cities burned and men died. So it was for centuries until one day. After 500 years, I had grown stronger, more reckless. I believed I could make a difference. So when I foresaw a landslide that would bury a nearby village, I ventured forth to warn the people. Alas, while they were quick to discern I was no common animal, they could make no sense of my panicked flailings. To them I was a queer, dancing turtle, a source of considerable amusement, for I knew not the words of men, and so my warnings fell on deaf ears. It would be no different. Yet again they would die. The people turned and walked away, bored with the fleeting amusement, with a heart fit to burst with sorrow and despair, and made to quit the village. Just then I heard a voice, kind and gentle. "Little one, you look troubled. Tell me what burdens you so." Though I knew he was addressing me, I doubted he would understand. Still I told him of my vision, of the landslide I knew would bury the village and everyone in it, and my vain attempts to warn them. "Your kindness is only surpassed by your bravery, little one. Fear not. I, Tenzin, and my comrade Byaku shall act in your stead." As Tenzin drew his sword, a great white tiger emerged from the wilds. "Shall we give them a show?" he whispered to the beach, which inclined its massive head ever so slightly in response. They then ran into the village and began to fight as if they were bitter enemies intent on killing one another, blade and fang flashing, too fast for the eye to follow. The two broke apart for an instant, and Tenzin bellowed, "Hearken to me, this white demon thirsts for the blood of man. If you value your lives, flee this place, seek shelter in the next village." Needless to say, the bewildered villagers gathered up whatever was at hand and ran screaming, too terrified to even look back. As the three of us watched them go, I heard the white demon mutter, "You know full well I have not once tasted man flesh." The village was later destroyed in the landslide, as I had foreseen, but for the first time I had managed to make a difference. Thereafter we became traveling companions and close friends. I shared with them my visions, and together we labored to save those that we could. On the eve of what may perhaps be the greatest calamity I have ever foreseen, I feel Tenzin's absence keenly. Nevertheless, we must carry on. You may not have him, but you've got Davel, and you know she's no slouch. Oh, I indeed do, and for this blessing we are grateful beyond measure. Right then, Suraban, we must resume your training at once, ere we forget the lessons of your time as an auspice. Yes, of course. Getting back to it, in that case I should return to the mountain of paperwork in Kugane. I've been doing my best to ignore. Oh, and Suraban, I left a takoyaki with the Kamai Tachi for safekeeping. You're not to get any until you've earned it. When next we call upon you, Davel, I expect it to be to deal with one of my comrades. Shirk not your own training, for it will not be easy. I'm sure I can take it. Under these circumstances, I do not think I will have the time to return to Tamamizu for even a short spell. If you would be so kind as to inform the elder, I'll do just that. A pleasure, Davel. Did you have a chance to visit with Sorbonne? How fares he with his training? Extraordinary. He has always been diligent and hard-working, but even so, to think he is blessed with such incredible potential, I cannot help but wonder who else among us might be possessed with similar abilities. Yet I understand his trepidation. With great power comes great responsibility. As is often said, we may need to keep a closer eye on him to ensure he does not succumb to fear and attempt to flee his training. I'll take this one. Super potion, max potion, potion. The Firebird down below. Oh, this is where I get the hum emote. How kind of you to pay us a visit, Davel. Now, I need not summon you. But a moment ago, a certain surly cat returned it with another missive addressed to you. See for yourself. Brave adventurers stood fast and quelled the raging Aramitama of my comrade, Byako. The time has come for you to return to the Rysen Temple. I presume the auspices of Hell's Lid have need of you once more? If so, give my regards to them and dear Sorbonne. I want that emote. I wonder if this would look good with my armor. Can I... oh yeah, I can dye it. What does it look like? I think I like that. Well met, Davel, well met. But wait, there's the little urchin girl. Where's the little urchin girl of whom I have grown so fond? It would be remiss of us to proceed without her, would it not? Why not summon her with that trinket of yours, your link pearl? Hello, Davel, is that you? Huh, right now? Very well, if you insist. What wondrous things these link pearls. Now then, let us wait until your friend arrives. Davel, Genbu? Good of you to join us, little urchin girl. I think he's doing it on purpose at this point. You know, there's such a thing as running a joke into the ground. Pleases me to inform you that thanks to your assistance with his training, Sorbonne's strength has grown by leaps and bounds. Ere long, we may count him among our most formidable warriors. Out of curiosity, where is Sorbonne anyway? Engrossed in a very special exercise, I'm afraid. Trust me when I say he would not want you to see him in his current state. Working up a sweat, no doubt. Glad to hear it. But I called you here not to discuss our Kojin friend. The wars have grown weaker, presaging Koryu's inevitable escape. Before he breaks free, the four lords must marshal their strength, and so Devel must entreat you to quell the raging Aramitama of a dear comrade once more. A fight it is. That's where our warrior of light shines. Who's her opponent this time? See for yourself. She should be joining us shortly. I like this one. It's been too long, elder brother. Several hundred years by my reckoning. Am I to assume you have kept your silent vigil all this time, Suzaku? Let's not speak of such things. You bade me come hither for another purpose. That I did. Koryu's wards grow weaker by the day, and the calamity he would visit upon us draws nigh. The four lords must join their strength together once more. And to that end, this warrior would unburden my tortured soul. Just so, hers is a power far surpassing that of mortal men. She is heir to the legacy of Tenzin. Brother, how dare you compare this creature to that shining paragon of virtue, of kindness? You sully his memory. And you dare think yourself his equal, his better? Then I will put you to the proof, and when you fall, it will be a fate most deserved. Turn back if you would not have it be so, or join me in misery. But now I'm not liking that bird. Compared to Byaku, she seems much more angry. The Aramitama feed upon her grief and fuels her rage. She yet mourns her love lost, but it is not my place to speak. Go to her, brave warrior, and learn the truth of her heart. You crave battle, then, even if it brings you your death. Out of duty, you pit yourself against enemies ever stronger, without hesitation, without fear. You muster your courage and... No, you are not even a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero, and he has long since passed from this world. If so, then the Ruby Sea will be consumed by Koryu's fiery judgment, and we, his sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty. Is Tenzin's memory so sacred that you would doom this land out of spite? I mean, that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to help. Oh, Byaku, do you not see? Before I called you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Perhaps that was all I was ever meant to be, for I can brook no replacement at my side or in my heart, no, not so easily as you. Have you forgotten his final moments? How he fought and died to defeat Koryu? How he sacrificed himself before our very eyes? How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared in my mind's eye, a blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget? Nor should you, nor will I forget every day we spent together on the road. But to exalt the past over the present, to live life in mourning and never move on, is to dishonor his memory. How dare you speak to me of dishonor, you who have opened our home to this pretender? I see you plainly, how she has wormed her way into your hearts, mimicking Tenzin's manner, cloaking herself in his scent, seeking to supplant Tenzin in our minds. I mean, I'm not trying to pretend. Listen to yourself, my sister. The Aramitama have driven you to see Oni and shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost. Only to Tenzin will I trust my soul, only his love will I accept. You have nothing to fear from me. He said, "O Tenzin, very well, but I will brook no delay. I will await you in the depths in my place of mourning, and when it is needed, I shall mourn you too." Forgive her, Davel. She is yet consumed by her failure to save Tenzin all those years ago. Her regret is as a festering wound. The love she bore him gave her strength once. Alas, through it, the Aramitama has found purchase in her soul. It feeds on her grief and despair. 'Tis plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing, and it reminds her of him. There were moments when she looked on you with the fire in her eyes. When she gives herself to the Aramitama, she may surrender to her delusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment. I'm sure I can handle it. Be warned, she commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomantic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive. Okay, where is it? Over here? There it is. And now I also need to get rid of this. Don't want to be doing it a second time. Wonder how long it'll take. You know, I only talk to Sinri. If anyone can make Suzaku see reason, it's you. Good luck. What's this? Oh, it's a boss I fought. Wouldn't do for a guardian stuck on a mountaintop to lose his touch. Am I right? So every now and then I'd come down to visit Byaku and goad him into a sparring match. I tell you, they're not called the Four Lords for nothing. Even when I gave it my best shot, he won easily. And you know what makes it worse? I know he was going easy on me. Who's this? You will go no further. The region should be plain. Beyond lies the prison of Koryu. Were you to damage the wards, he would break free and all would fall to ruin. Thought so. I thought that knew that was the prison. I'm gonna talk to the dog. Inugami is my name. Men speak it in hushed tones, mistakenly believing me to be a vengeful spirit that murders indiscriminately. Why would someone mistake this cute little dog as something that murders indiscriminately? There was a time when I killed men by the hundreds, and that was in retribution for the countless creatures they themselves mercilessly slaughtered. It was most deliberate. Remember, do not lose sight of your surroundings when you face Suzaku. If you would overcome the trial she sets before you, you must remain observant. One second. What am I looking for? Ah, there it is. Oh yeah, I need to do these. The itinerant Moogle stuff? Okay. Let's go over here and help with this guy's training. There he is. They should be close by. Do you see anything? No. I don't think you should be looking over there. The Alpha Gazelle. Well, now I can see why my beating earlier was so swift. I feel stronger just for having watched you fight. Maybe I can put some of those moves to use against YoRHa. I need a moment to think. Down but not out. Alright, I think I'm ready. The title of Noon is as good as mine. You're gonna fail. Oh, tie her up. Oh, there he is. He got beat up. Groan, not again. Why am I so weak? Do you not tire of this fool's errand? Tell me, why is it you seek the title of nun? My father was none of the tribe until this title was stolen and we were driven out of the village. Then, just when I thought things were at their worst, he abandoned me. This is your fault. If you hadn't taken away his title, he'd still be here. I'll rip you limb from limb for it if I have to. You wait and see. His father was none as well? There was a time when the tribe was led by 2 nuns. In the common tongue, it is often interpreted as chief of the tribe, but first and foremost, we are a father to our people. When our hunter grounds are vast and children many, it is sometimes necessary to have a second nun, as we once did. After the Garleans invaded, however, our lands diminished as did our numbers. We agreed only a single nun was needed. Under normal circumstances, we would do battle, the loser abdicating their title. But his father relinquished it willingly and left with him from the peering stones. We never heard from him again, Mazet, son of Mott. And after all these years, he returns, but why would his father leave him to survive on his own? Perhaps there's someone among our people or the Ananta who know what became of him. Take Mazet with you and see what you can discern of his father's whereabouts. You're like to find him near the southern edge of YoRHa. I'm surprised we haven't gotten anybody in the queue yet. I wish you hadn't seen that. What a bloody mess I was. None of this would be happening if my father was still here. It wasn't easy growing up on my own. Once I become nun though, I'll finally get the respect and admiration I deserve. I beg of you, help me defeat YoRHa. Are you ready to whip me into shape? I've been thinking about how I need to improve, and I'm fairly certain fending off attacks is my weak point. After all, both you and YoRHa bested me with a single blow. I think I have just the thing to practice defending myself. Follow me. And what would that be? Why am I running? I can be flying. I wonder if I can go down here. Oh, I can't go all the way down there. Is this it? Is it Garlet and stuff? Look what I found. Mark XL2. I don't know what that is. I don't know what L is. Mark that grenades left behind by the Garleans. Can you believe it? Word has it you've dealt with them before, so I'm sure you know what these can do. They'll be perfect for practicing my guard. Now take these grenades and throw them at me. No need to worry, I've already emptied out most of their explosive power. Most? No need to worry, I can take it. Oh. Should have cough emptied them out a little more. I mean, that was nothing. Go ahead, toss another. Ugh, I think that one had more powder than the last one. No, not that. That's a bad thing, mind you. Hit me with another. I can take it. He's just gonna get himself killed. Yeah. I must have forgotten to empty out the powder. But that just means the training will make me tougher. Why, I bet I could defeat Miraz right now if I wanted. Don't go do it. Or perhaps after I should take a short break. Bracelets. That's a nice looking bracelet. Won't be seen though. Those grenades took a toll on me, but I'm feeling much better. My ribs have taken on an unusual shade of purple. But I bet that means the training is working. I couldn't have come this far without you, though. It's only proper that I ask you come and see me finally take down Miraz. What do you say? Thanks, you don't know how much this means to me. Let's head to the Peering Stones then. Miraz won't know what hit him. He's gonna get his butt kicked again. Oh, I nearly passed the place. This is an oddly long queue time. Mazette, have you come to challenge me once more for the title of Nun? I have, and this time I will defeat you. Very well, let us reconvene at the valley to the southeast. Reconvene? Are you afraid I'll shame you here in front of your people? If anything, he's afraid that you're going to shame yourself. No matter, well, it looks like we'll be heading to the valley. I really want this hum remote already. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to watch this fight later. As soon as they started talking. Ooh, I'm liking this music already.
Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
I think we took too long to kill everything. You know what? I'll just let it kill me. Were we supposed to kill all of them? All of them? I think we were supposed to kill all of them.
Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
Okay, looks like we survived this. This time.
I could not bear to lose you again!
Okay. I think someone's supposed to stand in this other circle. I think I did that right. think I'm doing this correctly?
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise!
Ooh. I like this form.
If only you would listen. Why do you do this? All I ever wanted was for you and I to... Hearken to my melody.
Oh, what the? I don't know what to do here. Ah, I see. I see what I'm supposed to do. Not stand in the one that she passes.
All I ever wanted was for you and I to... Tenzin, please! We will
Oh, no.
break you from this madness.
Oh, it's just a DPS that died.
Hearken to my melody.
Okay, which way is it going? Oh, I see what's going on. Don't stand on this one. Okay. Gonna do it again, but that one and this one. the other tank's down.
All I ever wanted was for you and I
And she's down. I like her humanoid form. Oh, everyone already left. Oh, I got 2 player commendations. How long have I been blinded by this dream? This never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved. Owe you an apology, brave warrior, as well as my life. In spite of the crude and disrespectful way I treated you, you nevertheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible delusion which threatened to consume my soul. For the first time in centuries, I can reflect on my time with the man I so deeply loved without being driven to tears. I was born into this world long, long ago. Blessed with crimson plumage that shone like blazing fire in the sun. My form was likened to that of the firebird of legend, a being said to have the power to confer immortality upon mortal men. Thus was I pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. To all mankind, I was no more than a means to an end. But Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him I was so much more, and he would become everything to me. Together we traveled, we 4 lords and the samurai. As comrades in arms, we journeyed the realm, feared at first by many for our nature. But dear Tenzin would not close his heart to the people's plight. Not once did he hesitate to proffer a helping hand, and one by one he won over those who once cursed and condemned us. Be there Oni in the east to slay, or revenants in the west to exercise, without hesitation would he bid us rise to the challenge, and leave grateful men and women to spread word of our deeds, word which one day reached the ears of a king. Well, that's ominous looking. 'Twas by the king's order that we battled the mad auspicious Koryu. Despite the many deeds to our credit, we 4 had only lived some few centuries, and were no match for our foe. Against the might of Koryu's raging Aramitama, my brothers and I were powerless, but brave Tenzin, he would not be denied. At the last he unleashed a powerful technique, knowing full well that it would leave him exposed. I watched as the light left his eyes forever. Had I been the firebird legend, had I been possessed of the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death's obsidian abyss. And then the cruelest irony of all, centuries later, when I finally went through the change, immortality became mine to command. I can but wonder if my bottomless grief for my beloved made it so. The power for which I yearned so desperately that day is now mine. If not to save him, then perhaps to save those for whom Tenzin died. For the memory of my beloved, for his legacy, I shall fight. Let us go and tell Ginbu together. And Devel, thank you. I like her. Okay, so we fought Byakko, Suzaku, and Ginbu, so that's 3 lords right there. Who's the 4th? Okay. Byakko was that way. Ginbu was right here. Suzaku was over there, so I'm guessing they'll come from over here. Oh, I see you are still in one piece. I gather all went well? Rest assured, elder brother, that I am myself once more. You certainly seem different from before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I'd say. How very perspective you are, little one. Indeed, I have at long last come to accept the passing of my beloved Tenzin. At long last, indeed, for perhaps such prolonged periods of distress are unavoidable when one lives for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy. No, my brother, that you are most certainly not. Oh, how forgetful of me. I've yet to see how Soroban's training is coming along. Soroban? What the hell's going on? This doesn't sound good. Wait, I know this joke. It's a Firebird. It's an airship. Oh, no genre-savvy urchin. No genre-savvy urchin, for it is, in fact... Soroban. Oh, so we succeeded in turning him into one of these people? I mean, I expected him in some capacity, but not like this. No one told me that this training would lead to such a radical transformation. Look at me, I'm a giant tortoise. A tortoise. We all look at him silently. I was wrong. This is the very definition of running a joke into the ground. There's no need for panic, Soroban. You probably just recited the words improperly and offered your body as a vessel for a great tortoise kami. That seems to me like a very, very good reason for panic. Unless I will return to normal after a short while, like with the Tamate Bako of geomancy. Well, I cannot say with any significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Devel quells Siryu's Aramitama. Might? Might? What is this might? Might is not an acceptable answer. You must be exhausted from your battle with Suzaku, my friend. Perhaps it would be best if you returned to the land above and took a rest. He's right. I doubt he will be needed here for some time, and Soroban seems to be in no mood for company. Be sure to contact me if anything comes up. I had been meaning to return home, even if only briefly, but given my current state, that seems unlikely. If you could go in my stead and tell the elder I am hale and healthy, I would be most grateful. He's more than just hale and healthy. I'll go do that. There we go. Ah, Devel, all is well with our friends beneath Hell's Lid. What of Soroban? How goes his training? Well, he's now an actual turtle now. He failed to perform a ritual correctly and was transformed into a tortoise, you say? But you are aware that... Oh, I see. This must be some manner of Eorzean joke. How very amusing. I pity we will not see him again for the foreseeable future, but I will trust it is for the best as before. He should take as much time as required. He is a tortoise after all. Ha 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 ha. No, it still makes no sense to me. You have learned to emote hum. Give it to me. I want it on my bars. There it is. Let me pick up this quest before I use it. Surpassing the samurai. Passing through or here for another reason. Regardless, I have tidings from my friends beneath Hell's Lid. Another missive delivered by one of the auspices. A raccoon dog, I believe. It was rather agitated too. I fear matters may be coming to a head. Kyoryu's wars are on the verge of failure. Return to Ryzen Temple at once, brave warrior. Worry not for the urchin. I have sent a messenger to her as well. Straight to the point, was it? Do not let me keep you then. Alright. And I think with that, I will end the stream. Thank you, Kutsuru, for following, and to anybody who stopped by and watched. I'll be streaming again next Sunday. Thank you all.